So I was on this bus, and there was this guy who was sitting kind of kitty corner in back of me, and I saw that he had his dick hanging out of his pants. And like there was this girl sitting next to him, but she was asleep, and I didn't know what to do. So I kind of slyly caught his eye, and then I stood up and yelled really loud, "Excuse me, sir, could you please put your dick back in your pants?" And then he did. And then I was afraid that he was going to attack me right after we got to the bus station, but instead he just disappeared, and I never saw him again.
Self-defense is anything we do to make our lives safer on a daily basis. Self-defense is fighting with our fists, yelling, telling him to stop looking at us, running away, listening to our gut instinct, getting support, knowing that we are worth defending, talking about what happened.
Playing rock!
And playing rock. The goal of self-defense is to provide all women, children, queers, people of color, and targeted communities with options and skills that are effective and practical no matter what our experience, age, level of fitness, or shape of body may be.
This record will address 3 parts of self-defense: the mental, verbal, and physical. Mental self-defense is being tough on the inside and being prepared to take action. It affects how we feel about ourselves and how we come across to others. When we feel confident, we are more able to use our verbal self-defense, which is being assertive and using our voice as a weapon. Knowing how to fight backs up our verbal and mental self-defense. Self-defense is feeling your power.
I was raped.
My boyfriend always tells me that I am stupid and fat.
My coworker lisps and prances to imitate queers.
My history teacher only calls on the boys.
My boyfriend's parents didn't want me to go out with him because I wasn't white.
I was molested by my grandfather starting when I was 10 years old.
Violence is violence.
Having strong body language decreases our risk of being targeted for violence. When we talk about strong body language, we mean walking with our heads up and shoulders back, making eye contact with people in a way that lets them know we've seen them, swinging our arms and taking up space, and keeping our awareness up. Try walking across the room with your eyes focused on the ground about 2 feet in front of you. Now walk back with strong body language. Keep your head up, shoulders back, and allow for your arms to swing naturally. Notice the difference in how you would appear to others. Strong body language not only affects how others perceive us, it also increases our confidence inside.
Okay, now we're going to talk about different verbal strategies. Our voice is a weapon. We can use our voice to yell, to say no. We can use our voice to confront someone who's bothering us, to make a scene, or to talk our way out of a really scary situation. Yelling is great because it keeps us breathing. It also attracts attention to our situation, and it sometimes can freak an attacker out enough so that he'll just leave us alone. On the count of 3, we're going to breathe in and yell no as loud as we can. And remember to breathe in from your belly and yell from your belly instead of from your throat. 1, 2, 3.
No!
Good. Again. 1, 2, 3. Yelling can be useful if we want to make a scene. Attackers don't want to be hurt or caught, and making a scene in a public place increases our safety because it exposes the attacker's inappropriate behavior. Women who are willing to risk embarrassment and draw attention to themselves are safer. Assertiveness is another verbal strategy. Saying no is assertive. Naming the behavior, criticizing it, and telling the person what you want them to do is assertive. For example,
"You're looking at my body and I don't like it. Leave me alone."
Being direct without making excuses is assertive. Maintaining eye contact and strong body language is assertive. Now we're going to practice the following verbal commands standing, sitting, and lying down. Remember that we can be assertive no matter what our body position is, as long as we mean it. Repeat after me. You're touching me. I don't like it. Stop touching me.
Well, I was in my dorm room in college, and this guy was in there I didn't really know very well, and he was just hanging out, and all of a sudden he turned to me and he said, "You look like you want to be raped." And I said, "What the fuck makes you think that?" But he attacked me, and I totally fought him off for like 15 minutes, and he ripped my clothes off and stuff, but I didn't let him, he wasn't able to kiss me, and he didn't get any sexual contact.
There are 4 primary targets on the body: eyes, knees, groin, and throat. Targets are primary because they have an involuntary or automatic response when they're hit. They are the most vulnerable. They are not pain dependent. All attackers, no matter how big and strong, have eyes, knees, groin, and throat. Muscle and size cannot protect the vulnerability of these targets. 25 pounds of pressure can bust out a knee, and then an attacker can no longer chase us. Think about what happens when we get a piece of dust in our eye. Imagine getting 10 fingers in our eyes. And the throat, even gently pushing on our windpipe with our own hand, makes us cough. When we hit hard and with multiple strikes, we increase the likelihood of getting away safely. We use the strong parts of our bodies, such as our elbows, knees, hands, fists, and feet, against an attacker's weak parts, the eyes, knees, groin, and throat. Remember, it is the intention and internal will of the woman which are really important. If we choose to fight back physically, commit 100% and hit with multiple strikes.
If you choose to fight, then remember these are the places to hit. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes are easily poked, ouch! The knees are easily kicked out. The groin is a sensitive spot. When you hit the throat, it hurts a lot. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. If you choose to fight, then remember these are the places to hit. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes are easily poked, ouch! The knees are easily kicked out. The groin is a sensitive spot. When you hit the throat, it hurts a lot. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat. Eyes, knees, groin, throat.
Don't wrestle with an attacker. Wrestling is tiring, and unless you are a trained wrestler, it is probably a contest of strength and body weight. Strike instead. When you hit or kick, strike hard with all of your power. Don't hold back a thing. Imagine you are striking through your target. Don't stop at your target. Yell loudly every time you strike. Hit fast. Your strikes are faster than a speeding bullet. Keep on hitting over and over to whatever targets are open. Hit high and low. If you choose to fight, don't stop until you feel you can get away.
Kick ass!
Yeah.
Violence is violence.